Hi, welcome to Clarinet HQ. So a great way to take your playing up a level is to focus on phrasing. Phrasing is what makes music sound musical and emotional, and without it, it just sort of sounds robotic and bland. So I'm going to talk about one specific kind of phrasing, and that's dealing with non-harmonic tones that land on beat one. A non-harmonic tone is just a note that doesn't fit the harmony. It's a note that clashes. So for my example, I'm using number 32 from the Rose 40 Etudes. And we see one of these non-harmonic tones on beat one right at the beginning of the second measure. So we have that F sharp right on the downbeat of measure 2 that then comes down to an E. The E is the note that fits the harmony. The F sharp clashes with it. And whenever that happens, we want to have a little push on the first note, a push on the note that clashes. That's because notes that clash are more interesting. Think of your favorite story or favorite movie. The interesting parts are the parts where there's tension or action. Um, in fact, we have a whole bunch of them in this etude. There's one 2 measures later. And it's not an accent, right? I'm not playing. It's just a push, so I like to think of a push rather than a punch. And that push is going to change depending on where you are musically. So if, like in measures 16 and 17, you're doing it on a piano dynamic, there's going to be a very gentle push, almost unnoticeable. If you're playing in the forte dynamic, then you're going to have a more aggressive push. So you have to remember to think where you are in the music and what fits best, but it's the same gesture, it's the same phrasing. So if you're working on this etude, find all the places where you have a note on beat one that resolves either up or down by one note. If you're not working on this etude, look through your music, and I bet you'll be able to find a handful of them. And then try this phrasing. Let me know if you have any questions, and happy practicing.